Families bring their loved ones here, believing they are in the best possible hands. But what happens when the hands that are meant to heal are the same hands that deliver death? In one hospital, patients began dying, one after another. At first, doctors called it coincidence, but soon the truth emerged. Behind the walls of this hospital was a woman, a nurse, a caretaker, who was secretly poisoning the very people she was meant to protect. This is the chilling story of the woman who poisoned a hospital. It started slowly. A patient recovering from surgery suddenly collapsed. Another, stable just hours before, slipped into critical condition. Each death was explained away as complications. But the staff began to notice something unsettling. These weren't terminal patients. These were people who were ill. Whispers spread through the hallways. Doctors exchanged nervous glances. Something isn't right here. Tests revealed unusual traces of chemicals in some patients' bloodstreams. But how could those substances have gotten there? Day by day, the death toll rose. What once seemed like bad luck now felt like something far more sinister. Her name was whispered quietly among staff. She was a nurse, known for her long shifts, her constant presence, her calm smile. To patients, she appeared dedicated. To colleagues, dependable. No one suspected her, not at first, but she had the access, the medications, the IV bags, the syringes, all within her reach. And while others were saving lives, she was ending them. Her method was cruelly simple. She would slip toxic doses into IV lines. She would alter medications knowing no one would notice until it was too late. She earned a chilling nickname later, the Angel of Death. But what she did had nothing angelic about it. For months, the deaths went unexplained. Hospital directors reassured families, complications happen, not every patient can be saved. But some doctors refused to believe it. They began keeping their own notes, and a disturbing pattern emerged. Every suspicious death happened when the same nurse was on duty. Authorities were finally called in. Detectives interviewed staff, studied records, traced every dose of medication, and when they searched her locker, the horror was undeniable. They found tampered vials, evidence of altered medical charts, and traces of toxins hidden among her supplies. The mask of a trusted caregiver was ripped away. She was no healer. She was a predator, hunting in plain sight. Why would anyone do this? Psychologists struggled to understand. Some believed she was addicted to the rush of power, holding life and death in her hands. Others argued she wanted attention, creating emergencies so she could be the hero who rushed in first. And some believed it was pure malice, an uncontrollable compulsion to kill. History has seen other so-called angels of death, nurses, doctors, and caregivers who abused their power, turning places of trust into killing grounds. But her case stood out because of the scale and the betrayal. A hospital is supposed to be the safest place in the world, and she turned it into her hunting ground. Eventually, the truth caught up with her. She was arrested, tried, and convicted. But justice came far too late for the families of her victims. To this day, her story stands as one of the darkest reminders of how evil can hide in plain sight, how someone entrusted to save lives could instead bring death. So I ask you, do you believe killers like this are born this way? Or are they created by something darker within the system itself?